Okay. I think we're good now. I think we're good. That was something. Oh wait, hold on. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing now. It's just that I'm being very, very not smart is the best way to put it. And don't. I should have actually planned for this a bit more, but what are you gonna do? So anyway, hey everybody. This is 100% different from what I've been doing for like the last month, which has just been Pokemon Snap. Literally the first game, and now the sequel with all its requests and shit. And, well, I do play this game like... God, I've been playing this game regularly since I came back to playing it for Shadowkeep. Well, I played it like a month before that expansion came out, so... Yeah, almost a consistent 2 years since I've been playing D2. I've actually been playing the game for much longer than that, but... you get the idea. I'm one of those people. I play the Destinies. It is an unfortunate reality I live in. Like the whole point about Destiny is that like you just like to hate it because it helps you cope. I think it's how it works. Still, I haven't been able to make sense of it. No, I thought I had Lament on. Guess not. So, because of that, I just kind of figured I would just play the game. Just to see how it goes. Also, mainly to check how well my PC can handle a stream game. So I'm going to actually be taking a... Unlike some of my other streams, I'm actually going to be taking a pretty good look at this. Because a PC that is playing a game like this as well as streaming does a lot to... Like, it's a lot of work for the PC itself, so... Let's tune out, see how it is. Yeah, might as well throw on this. The greatest buff in the game. The goddamn... what are those? Gunsmith telemetries? I think that's what they're called. Hopefully this... It's not going to be a big stream. I'm mainly just going to be doing this seasonal quest. Well, I don't have it yet. Just doing that as well as the expunge mission, because there's one of those every week. And just kind of, I don't know, seeing the story. I wanted to do this last week, but I just... It was a combination of me not having the time and me just like... not feeling like I know how to properly stream on PC, which I don't. That's why this feels a bit impromptu.
Guardian, light guides your path. Though I believe darkness lies ahead for you. I expected your assaults to weaken the Vex. But I reach into the network now, and it pulls. Hungry, greedy, like slogging through mud. I felt this when you first walked through the network. You pushed into their system, and something malevolent pushed back. The sacred Splicer must know the Vex, must understand what can and cannot be bent, yes. They are like the seasons, or the great seas. They surge and flow like a primal force. They cannot be manipulated. And yet something is doing just that. I do not know what it is, or why it has targeted your city. But I see the great machine hanging above, and I worry. This endless night has greater purpose. Be cautious now, Guardian. Darkness is coming for you. Shine your light on the truth.
Okay. Just like ether, yeah. It's not really a problem. Use ether for key code, yada yada, new stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping these unlock soon, cause I mean I think I know, cause at least based on the Triumph page, I think it shows that there's 8 weeks of like this seasonal, this like story content. So I think a couple weeks from now that section will actually be opened, which means I have to save up what, 900 pieces of decrypted data. Oh wow, I got like everything. Cool. Mantle of Battle Harmony. Aw, not that one. Boo. Oh, speaking of boo, I was gonna do a really cool stasis build involving a Dead Man's Tale and Chromatic Fire, only to realize it only works on light subclasses. I just have yet to get rid of it because for some reason the recovery roll on this is nasty, even though the rest of it is very not. This is also going to be weird because now some of my actual friends are actually going to see how I play this game and they might get tilted, which that's fun, right? Yeah. So based on bounties, we got that stuff. So what'll probably happen is that I'll do like 3 overdrives and then actually progress through stuff. I guess I can take a look at some of this. That's fancy. Wow. Head slam. Is that it? Also, I feel like a real dummy for not buying these shaders before the whole chaser. I feel like Jotun has had one before. I don't remember. My poor friend. Oh, it's a skull. For some reason, I thought it was like a bird or a piece of trash. Yeah, anyway, I'm a real dummy for not buying some of these shaders ahead of time, which means because now they actually cost more. That's me being dumb. Also, another thing about streaming this game in particular is that I can't really, like, I could talk about how I'm playing the game, right? I know. But the fact of the matter is, I've been playing the game since D1, so that's just 7 years of shit I don't want to talk about. So that means I have to like think of a talk topic, so I'm gonna do this. Ah, jeez. Yeah, that should be fun. Maybe I'll talk a little bit about E3, because that was the thing that happened this week. That's kind of all I really got for talk topics, other than just a couple random things going on in my life, which, spoilers, isn't a whole lot. I'm still waiting on companies to reply back to me, because I do need an intern. Well, at least for my college, they're called co-ops, which is basically just internships. And I need like 2 more semesters worth of those, so between like 5 and 6 months, and then I can actually get my degree. So that's something I'll do like after this stream. Definitely, I have the time. I also gotta. Oh man. I also gotta make a thumbnail for tomorrow. Oh no. I was trying to think of like a good picture I got in Snap yesterday that I could use for thumbnail. That's kind of what I've been trying to do. Is just been using photos I got from a previous session, is editing them and then uploading them. I mean, I pretty much already talked about this. I also had to move the stream chat, which was annoying. Because I can't really put it in the top left because that's where the mini-map is, well, quote-unquote mini-map. It's just this weird radar heat map, whatever the hell. I can't really put it below that because that's where buffs and debuffs are displayed. Obviously can't put it bottom left because that's where my weapons are. So that means the logical conclusion is putting on the right. But if I'm in a fire team, the names are gonna get, then the chat's gonna be overlaid on the freaking fire team thing, and that's annoying too. So you know what? It's bottom right. I don't care if the freaking text chat gets covered. Ah, he's too fast. Rip. Sponges also aren't the greatest content, but it's Destiny. I also would think like what, 2.5 years into doing the moat thing, that the moat like registration would be better, but it's not. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be complaining about this game the whole time when I really shouldn't. Because honestly, the game isn't bad. It's been very fun. That's why I keep playing it. It's not because I have an addiction. At least I don't think so. Some have been playing the game a lot despite not doing too much in-game content. Mainly because I don't really have the friends for it, which, you know, having friends would go a long way. Something about the game has remained fun. No. Also, I know technically middle tree Stormcaller is the meta right now, but I have too much fun with top trees, so too bad. Also, top tree and Counter Tempest is way too good. It's way too good a synergy. Son of a... Should stay here. I also gotta think of like if I am gonna be playing like Destiny 2 regularly like this, I also gotta think of like like a music playlist almost. But it needs to be streamer safe. I know I'm not like partnered or anything. I don't think that'll happen like ever at this rate. Or even just like being able to be monetized on YouTube. Either way, as soon as I start making something off of this, then that's when the copyright monster will come into full force. Data wave strikes again. I'm also still not used to playing this game on PC. That probably isn't too obvious. Because I've actually been playing Destiny like on console for 6-7 years. And it was only just like of May this year where I actually got a proper gaming PC, and of course this is the first game I buy because, again, I'm not addicted. I just like the content, I think. I like shooting stuff. It satisfies my monkey brain. Oh, nice. You hit the freaking data thing. That's fun.
Each circuit grows more desperate. The vortex resists manifestation. A final surge of data will force it.
Gotta be a bit careful here. For some reason, I always like underestimate the last wave of override, even though I should know better. I almost said I messed that one up too. So you know, if I like commenting about the game, it's like not interesting. Even though I like playing the game, I don't know. This is my ultimate love-hate relationship, and that probably never change. That's fine. Like, maybe if I can actually get like a proper friend group going, I can even maybe like stream some raids or something. Even though the day I would like to do raids is like on a Friday, conveniently enough, the people I would play with have D&D sessions. And these are two different groups. These are two different friend groups that have D&D on a Friday, which is kind of strange. Not kind of strange, it's just very odd. Like, wow, this is my only chance, and you both have better things to do. That's unfortunate. Not really calling anyone out, though. D&D is a very good social bonding activity. It's just that I myself never really got into D&D. Although I did actually like make a character like a couple years ago, because they did want to like make a D&D session. They asked me if I wanted to play, and I just kind of set in the mindset of just like, fuck it, why not? And I ended up making a character, but then like there's like 2 weeks where I just like couldn't attend a session. And there's something else going on. It's I just flat out couldn't do it. I think their session ended. I don't think it was because of COVID. Because it does kind of line up there, like a little bit. Not really, though. Swords are dumb. Where is A? There it is. I shall do it at blistering speeds. Even now I still kind of get my buttons mixed up. Like I wanted to reload, now I was just pressing E instead. But thankfully there's a teammate there, so I look less dumb. Kill. That's unfortunate. Now that guy's got the strat. See him go? That's crazy. Yeah, something I'll implement at some point. It is somewhat fun going. It is not somewhat. It is fun going fast in this game. It's like with the movement options.
Is not only a weapon, it is a tool.
I blame this game in Apex for making other shooters boring because they don't nearly. You can't move nearly as fast as this.
Service of the great machine.
So what did I get from that? Nothing too great. Well, I got that, but I prefer my solar bonds just because I can put on bomber. Because bomber is very cool, and I like it. Sword. Yeah, I'm just using the shotgun because of this. I can grind this out more later. Oh, rank 100? Pog. Give that, I guess. Still gotta work the catalyst for that. I mean, I just recently got it, like a week ago. Getting kills with this in Crucible, it was only 12, but it was like the worst 4 matches of Crucible I had to experience in a very long time. Then again, I say that about anything Crucible related, because Crucible's been kind of a mess. And it was a mess even before Stasis. And now it's worse. I don't know how they do it. Yes, there's a new thing in there. Leave me alone. I unfortunately had to do Iron Banner last week. It's usually something I do like the first time around because that's usually when I play the game the most, like the first couple weeks. So by the time Banner rolls around, like gear-wise, my level's pretty decent. And while my gear was still decent for the second week, I could tell that there's just some gunfights where I was like, if I was a few light higher or like on the same level as them, this probably wouldn't be as like bad. That's not saying I'm good at Crucible. That is not the fact at all. I am pretty garbaggio actually. That's mainly because I don't really have that much desire to improve at Crucible because it just isn't a fun experience. So that also means I can't get that good at shooters because the only shooter I play is this game. Like the only shooter I want to like improve at the moment is Apex. And I'd love to play it on PC, but all my cosmetics are on PlayStation, and that remote was in the floor. PlayStation, and I'm not leaving. That's the best way to put it. I'm not fucking leaving. This is like Wolf of Wall Street, even though I've never seen that movie, but really want to because I keep quoting it, little parts of it. Like the rookie numbers and all that. I guess people just like say that like normally now. It's just a funny phrase.
Alexei have feared Guardian ferocity for centuries. Turn your fury on the Vex. Oh
shit.
Their broken code. Deal with the Vex, but keep one eye on the terminal.
Nice thing about Warlock with Expand, I keep saying Expand with Override, jeez, that you can just do that most of the time. You can just float your happy ass over there and not have to climb at all. You just gotta climb the weird shit up top. Oh, looks like I did kill some enemies behind it, that's good. No, don't take my stuff. You bitch. This guy's a bit sketch. Man, I'm never good at hitting the crit on that guy. So hard for some reason. Maybe it shouldn't be. Damn.
I can feel
My
the
grenade
Vex
didn't
mind
kill
stirring.
anybody.
It is aware of your presence. Prepare for its violence.
There you go, not frenzy's active. Well, frenzy's not gonna be useful on you, although my it's also weird talking while playing this game because I'm usually just dead silent unless I'm actually playing with friends. Obviously, I talk sometimes, I swear. It's not just. Looks like that guy's gonna get it. Shade Binder 100% useless. Now I'm guessing that's false. I used it in Banner last week. It's still pretty good. It's selling propaganda. Oh, he's doing that so Shade Binder would get buffed again. Oh, that guy's a genius.
The Vex domain still operates on rules like gravity and continuous flow of time. For all their advancements, the Vex still lack imagination.
Vex are very much a function over form. I think that's the phrase. Whoops. Couldn't go quite as speed. So we can speed a little here. I could beat the firewall. Oh yeah, there was a one moment where I think I went into the portal and hit the firewall at the same time. I got to the other side, but I just fucking died. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. It was the only thing I can make sense of. I can make sense of it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say yes. I gotta get in one of those. Hey, buddy. It's like one of those, yeah, network anomalies. Fuck him up. Ow. The thing I do want to do is grind out some of the new stuff. Especially like a Chroma Rush and maybe like a better... Oh, what is it? Whatever the kinetic grenade launcher is this season, I forget the name. I mean, I do have them with Unrelenting and Ambitious Assassin, but I think I can get a better roll on it? I haven't actually looked at perks. But I do really want Chroma Rush. I do miss having a good kinetic auto rifle. I thought Shadow Price would be kinetic, but they made it arc. Which, you know, okay.
The Guardian learns to splice into the Vex mind. Learns to make data a weapon.
Hey, Evidence.
Manipulation, infiltration. These are the only skills the Fallen have to share.
Oh, Chroma Rush.
No wonder so many are criminals.
Oh, yeah. I do like Adrenaline Junkie, though. It works better with the Voidwalker build I'm working on, but...
You just like
Nah.
the spider.
Garbaggio.
With one hand and stealing
Also
with the other.
Garbaggio.
call Spider thief, but your future power was stolen from the Vex. Spider is criminal, but he is no hypocrite.
Do 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 do. Yes, arc. Arc, no. Trying to use the dookie. Ah, jeez. Trying to use the dookie ass cheek sidearm. I do have a global reach on at least. 7 stars will get some work. Wait, what? Hold on a second. I have charged with light, but I have no mods to take advantage of it. What am I doing? I also need to come with better charge of light pills. I just like grenades. It's been my life. I did like mention E3 a little bit earlier because I kind of ran out of stuff talking about D2. Because, well, there'll be more talking when I do the Expund, which just looks like a revamped Labyrinth, which, yay? I thought there'd actually be like some unique ones. Oh well. As far as E3 goes, I only really watched like 3 of the press conferences. I just watched Microsoft, Square, and Nintendo. Fortunately, I watched the 2 good ones and probably the worst one, I think. I heard Capcom was also pretty bad, but didn't really watch it. This mic is 100% picking up my keyboard ASMR. Although it's not a mechanical keyboard, so it's not that loud. That is one thing I kind of noticed now that I'm actually like streaming, is anytime they would play a PC game or doing stuff like with the stream, I'd always hear like mouse clicks. Turns out it's actually very hard to get rid of. You need like super noise canceling. You need like a proper like good mic, which is what I don't have. Well, it's not that my mic is bad, not at all. I'd say for like what $80, $90 USB mic, it's been pretty good. That's me though, and it's not like a Yeti product. I'm the cool kid and don't need Yeti. I don't believe in grids.
The network attempts to re-encrypt, disrupt the passcode sequence, and continue the splice.
I keep getting sidetracked with the conferences. Yeah, Microsoft and Nintendo are the only good ones, because Microsoft just kind of showed off games as they always do. There's never really a bad Microsoft conference since like what, 2014? Because they just realized, oh, people just care about the games, so let's just show them nothing but games. And that's what they do every year now. But I was mostly a fan of the Nintendo conference, mainly because I'm biased. So a lot of cool stuff there. As a proper boomer, I am excited for Mario Party Superstars. Because if they are doing off N64 stuff, it better be as friendship rooting as the N64 games. That's my hope at least. Though, not really sure. It does look a lot like Super Mario Party. Same assets and everything. But then again, Mario Party was also a bit of a It also like reused assets for each game. Yeah, it must have been a lot of work for Mario Party 3 because there's like, ah, geez, we gotta make 2 new characters. We can't. These need to be fresh models. That was, of course, was Daisy and Waluigi? Yeah.
Don't let the machine spawn divert your attention. Keep it fixed on the terminal.
Also seeing like the trailer for the new Battlefield has gotten me like, I'm at odds. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I made a good PC that can handle games pretty well. And right now this game's running at high settings. But again, I don't really know how well it's going to turn out until I actually see the whole thing I need to deposit this. So it actually just kind of like sees what it is in video format. I mean, it's kind of like at the OBS preview was fine. Then again, that's not taking into account other people's experience. Because it's not really sure how OBS works. It was just like, I'm not the type of person that just like wants to learn like all the tutorials for software like at the bat, because I'll just be like overloaded with information and just like, ah, shit, I don't remember this, I don't remember what to do. So instead, I just kind of look up the stuff where I actually need to learn. So the big thing I wanted to do was like, hey, if I ever alt tab out of the game, I don't want people looking at my desktop screen. So as it turns out, I needed to do the game capture thing, but even then, after I do the game capture to actually like show it, it's just gonna go like my monitor again. Turns out the solution was actually using OBS hotkeys. So that way I can keep Destiny up while also covering my ass with the beautiful thumbnail I made. I don't think I can reach this angle. I'm being dumb. Oh no. Here we go again. No, he's fast. And I'm dumb.
With access to this network, I can finally unlock technology that's mystified us for centuries. Imagine what we could do with Vex portal technology.
So now I have OBS hotkeys, and I'll probably apply that to my console setup as well. That's a really fun thing. That's also the same thing with thumbnails. You son of a bitch. It's also a similar thing with thumbnails. Is that I don't actually look up like proper. I mean, I did actually look up the tutorial how to do it at the start, and I got that down pretty well, I think. But there is like a new thing I want to make that seems a bit complicated, and that's probably when I'll look up another tutorial. Just take it one step at a time while learning while still doing what you normally do without too much guidance. That's at least how I retain stuff. That's probably normal for a lot of people though. So I'm not really saying anything new. I'm just recalling my experience. People like opinions and reactions. Those are the two things that make the internet space go round. I've also been severely not using my stuff. I've also been dying a lot this run. Not a big fan of that. And also, I'm looking forward to how ASMR the keyboard and mouse clicks are. I used to hate that. I still kind of do. But then again, I'll go ahead and watch like someone playing Smash Melee and just hear all the GameCube controller ASMR. I'm just like, oh, it sounds so good.
Working hand in hand with the enemy.
Ignition code.
Guardians as the
That was the grenade launcher. I thought that I know the shotgun soldier's tale, right?
of the light.
Does that erase a history of violence?
Those who hunger for violence will
Ah,
find it. It is a circle
there's enough
that
spike grenades
repeats
anyway.
itself.
I
So
suppose
it
that
is default Garbaggio. Also, I'm mad because for banner I got the pinnacle for my kinetic slot and I deleted it by instinct. That has happened way too many times. Way too many times. Yes, this was the adrenaline junkie I was talking about. I can only really use this if I'm running Voidwalker, though. And I think I need like a better... I mean, right now I've been using this as... like the primary for that if I'm using that LMG. But I also got a... oh, I forgot. There is also a Void Scout I got with a decent roll from Season of the Hunt. That I think might actually work well with that machine gun. I also got a... wait, hold on, no. I also got a bottom dollar with Wellspring and Subsistence? I say like I know was a question. Yeah, those are the perks on it. So I think I might actually like bust that bad boy out again. Yeah, like no sidearm kills. You know what that means? I'm using it for the for this. So I'll actually need to properly do stuff like this. And yeah, seems fine. I forget what Corrupted Labyrinth is. Oh, there it is. So it just wants me to go in there. Yeah. I thought there'd be like a special thing to do. Nope. Come on, brain. Brain. Okay, this has never been fixed. This is something that I fucking cannot fix. It's just me not knowing where shit is, even though I know where it is. Right now it's taking like literally all my brain power not to just like go to my Triumphs page and just look at it. That is easily my worst habit in this game. So hopefully by streaming it, I don't do this dumb shit. So far, it's working. I believe so. Oh, I gotta change some stuff. Yeah, the nice thing about having I do think Field Prep is a fairly underrated perk. Because it's basically a fast reload plus it's basically a free reserves mod too. So you get like 2 of them, which means you can free up this mod for like that, for instance, or something, or like one of these. So you can use like one of the more advanced charge with light mods. Can I do that right now with any of them? That doesn't really help me anything. That'd be nice if I was actually have a good pulse, which I don't. I mean this, but yeah. Actually, I do have
the
a.
temporal breachway and infiltrate the Vex's subnetwork. Focus on the task at hand. Do not be distracted by your senses.
Also notice the top left text says "I see you." Crawling around my domain with index. The real answer is only one master. Ah, there we go. I mean, I can take like the shortcut because I do have it unlocked, but I want to see how different some of this stuff is. Yeah, because that's new. So is this. Oh! Okay. I'm gonna get crushed. No, it just goes up and down. Yeah, it's very different. The time for these is different, I think. No, it's the same. What's this? Probably nothing special. I think I walked through this before and there was nothing. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can just fall down here and just skip everything. I forgot. You can do that. I'm just gonna come down here and not play the waiting game.
Decompiling analysis field. Interesting. Stay ahead of it.
Ow. See you rest asunder. Oh, rent asunder. I thought it said rest. Oh yeah, those are very different. The hell? I got the technique for this. Oh boy. Forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about that too. Shit. Oh well. Oh wait, I'm alive. Wait. God damn it. Ow! What the fuck? I just spawned. You freaking firewall train bus thing, no brakes, all dickhead. Yeah, I'm good at insults. So where's... Oh, well, fuck me, I guess. Ah, you can see it up there. Cool. Got it. Oh, it almost happened again, you little cheeky bitch. This is a safe spot. And so is this. Alright. Oh. Ow. Ah, so that's why it's corrupted. Taking balls. So this is the Savathun portion of the season stuff now, I guess. Cool. I'm just gonna drop down here. Because this is a much easier jump to make. No! Why is the platform so skinny? There we go. Where am I? Ah. I almost fell off again. Are you kidding me? Ah. This is probably the same. Oh, that's different. That's not okay. Yeah. Whee. taking balls.
To think the Vex are able to divide themselves between the material world and this place to engineer their plans. This is not unlike the Ascended Plane, which raises many questions.
Yeah. Fuck it. Oh, that's a pushy wall. Don't like those. Oh, we finally got some enemies. Now there's our green boy. I feel like that's later, but I'm probably just misremembering. These platforms won't go away. Never did me wrong. Ow. There's another one. Ow. Hey, bud. Get out of here. Getting my bounties done, don't mind me. How did I miss the cannon? What the fuck? And I'm back here, no. Man, since like the third override, everything's just been a disaster. Yeah, how did I miss this? Thought I did everything. I don't know. I'm over it. So I'm just gonna Sonic the Hedgehog my way over here. That is kind of what it is. Bruh. No, you're fucking kidding me. I thought I had enough time. Fuck. Hey, another one. Cool. Oh boy. It's like a regular boy or what? Yeah, he's just normal. Accolade eyes. Fun, fun, fun. Maybe now, like, actually, I think about it, maybe I'll actually get those new splicer upgrades, because this is very new. So they'll probably make upgrades for it, right? How else are we supposed to fight the Taken in the Vex domain? Although if this is like the pure Vex domain, why is there fucking tanking? Ow. Rude. Oh. Speaking of rude. Yeah, Bungie is... Since they realized, as soon as I figured out that they could push people off using that like a Taken Phalanx, I've just been kind of rolling with it and just making stuff to just push players off. And I suck. That's what I get for not looking at my surroundings. See that? Fuck that. I feel like I'm getting exposed for my plebiness. Although I'm like not nervous at all. Actually, I say that I'm not nervous, but now that I think about it, I am. This is the worst. This stream is a mistake. I'm getting exposed for being a bad gamer, but that's nothing new here. I know what to do here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, you know. You can wait. I'll take out this guy. Yeah, dude. That's still damaging a little bit. Oh my lord! Why am I bad at this game? Again, everything's going wrong. It started out beautiful, and now everything's going wrong. I thought I was good at this game. I'm questioning everything right now. My whole purpose in life. What I've been doing for the last 7 years playing this game. There's a lot of stuff going on in my head. Either way, it's boss time, and I'm a PC noob. There we go. That's another thing about PCs that I'm still never sure where to put my hands after I take it off. Sometimes it lands on the WAS, sometimes it lands slightly to the left and slightly to the right. It's the worst. I am Pepega.
Fall into our trap. Destroy them all. Bring this domain crumbling down.
Oppressive Mind Reborn. Because I guess technically he's supposed to be dead. I killed him the first time. Ah, jeez. Don't like those. Can you stop? Bam, bam, bam. Man the cannons. does that. It's supposed to. Dunkaroos. I almost thought I missed that. Let's kill this guy. So he stops being a bother. Yeah, look at this DPS. Oh boy. She goes are the worst for DPS. I should have swapped on put on a grenade launcher. Oh well. Live with the consequences. Oh, that's a lot of those. That is like pretty much. I think that's pretty much how you have to like use the sidearm, especially with the catalyst. Because it's just the catalyst is just like, hey, if you actually kill a frozen target, you fill your magazine. I'm also still like not exactly sure about what's the best way to switch weapons. I mean, because I've just been using the scroll wheel the whole time. Because it's like kind of easy to remember. Just I say kind of, but I have fucked it up many times, and I probably will do it at some point this session if I haven't done so already. It's just muscle memory, I'm guessing. I also probably should have switched on middle tree so I could just delete this guy. It's not a good spot. Just kidding, now it is. My soul mods are so good, it's crazy. I'm not sure if the damage periods are actually just like more frequent or I'm just bad. I think for the regular one, this guy just has like maybe 2 invincibility periods, not this. This is like the 3rd time. Stop moving, sir. Oh yeah, it goes away when you swap. Fuck. I think I am just being slow. Because it is a pretty long... Well, I would say long. It's a pretty generous damage window, I'd say. I think I still need sidearm kills. Oop. Hey, there we go, gunsmith telepatry. I'm not sure if that was the first or the second one, although I'm positive I probably missed out on a couple. Gunsmith telemetry are actually the most useless things in this game. Why are they still here, Bungo? There we go. Deed is done.
Can you feel that? The threads of night
Fire's
unraveling
corrupted
as
key
if a
code.
veil is being lifted. The network is laid bare, its threads converging on... What is this?
Mithrax, what's wrong? What do you see?
An infestation. I have found the Vex at the source of the endless night. Quria, the dreaming mind. Its code has been corrupted by taken magic.
Savathun. We've been played.
Quria has been commanding the other Vex, poisoning their minds, directing them at Savathun's will. The endless night is of Savathun's design.
It would seem the Witch Queen has outmaneuvered us. But perhaps she did not count on us seeing her hand so soon.
Then we strike now. Mithrax and I will lead forth. We bring the fight to Quria and crush it. We cannot rush into this. We must find a safe route through the Vex domain where Quiria's hiding. Any time we give is time for Savathun to scheme. No scheming, we shoot.
I know, Saint, but we have to be careful. Mithrax, will you report your findings to the Guardian back at the helm?
If that is your wish.
We will fight, and soon. But it will be on our terms, not hers.
No, we're done. It was the Savathun all along. Because the Vex just kind of do whatever the fuck they want. They can fix it with the recovery mod. It is a decent stat roll. Did I get the sidearm thing done? Hey, I did. True gamer. So good at these bounties. Alright, did I get like any of the challenges done? Yeah, no. This one's gonna take a bit. Oh, yeah, I can just go to the two-quarter. Oh, yeah, we'll get a challenge done. Because I got these things. Blades, that. Pulse yeah, pulse monitor's pretty meh. Trench barrel's nice though. Trench barrel is nice. The pulse monitor, this one's a bit tricky. I guess I'll hang on to that one. I guess. Yeah, that roll's bad. Okie dokie. This will go in the vault with random rolls that I think are good that I'm never going to use. Classic. It's the proper way to do a vault. No Lakshmi message this time. Well, not yet.
I wish my news was not so grave. But I can confirm that it is the taken Vex mind Quria at the center of the simulation that plagues this city. Quria serves the Witch Queen Savathun. It is she who is responsible for the endless night.
Are you certain of your data? After all, Savathun is known for her deceptions.
Osiris, I did not know you had access to this channel.
I wish to confer with you and the Guardian privately.
The Splicers feel Quiria's spirit. Hollow, calculating, taken. It lurks between realities as a blade between carapace plates. There is no mistake.
How did you miss this?
In the same way it went unseen by the mighty Osiris.
If my experience and wisdom can aid you in Quiria's capture, you may have it.
Capture? Quria is discordant and must be exorcised if the great machine's sky is to shine again.
The things we could learn were we to capture it. Think, Mithrax.
Dangerous. Ambitious. Assume capture is successful, captivity would prove difficult. Safer to eradicate.
I will confer with Ikora to find us the best course of action.
Of course. Mithrax observes the city's guidance. You and the Guardian speak with Ikora. Elixni will continue to refine a strategy.
You should report these findings to Ikora. Ah, here's the corrupted access. Defeated commands may now drop corrupted key codes. Corrupted key codes unlock corrupted complex chests and corrupted expunge missions. Corrupted. Yay! At home, that is randomly garbage. What's even the point of these anymore? I think it's just like a holdout from the system that has been, well, system's a lot better now. This is a fun thing with my key bindings is my sprint is caps lock, which sounds fine, but every time I get done playing with this game and I get ready to type something, it is always in all caps. You'd think that at some point it would actually just be like normal like casing, but it's not. It is an unfortunate sight. Again, I guess that thing will go in the vault and waste away. It seems decent, but except for the snapshot sights part. If that thing can roll like high impact reserves, that's a pretty good linear roll. Yeah, so this Rahul for his Hong Kong engrams and Ada, because everyone hates Ada now. do, do.
Ah, shall we begin then?
Gloves. Garbaggio. There's one thing I'll give this season is that I do like how like story and lore involved it is. It has the cool, I wouldn't say cool, it has very interesting like political dynamics with the Fallen and the humans, because we know they're in the last city now. Also the Endless Night. Yeah, it is shitty that every time you walk in here it's just this, but that's also kind of the point, is that it's shitty. So
Guardian,
they succeeded
be
there.
vigilant. We must consider our discovery of Savathun to be part of her plan. Perhaps she means to sow fear and suspicion among us. I won't allow her to drive us apart. When the time comes, I'll put a spear of light through the Witch Queen's heart myself. For now, I'm overturning all hidden records and full archival access to Osiris, but no one else. Lakshmi claims the Vanguard suffers from a lack of transparency. If she had access to our records, she'd cherry-pick whatever details were necessary to ground her prophecies. I need people I can trust to be objective. Some of our records on Savathun are fabricated truths, I'm sure. But in those lies are the strategies she used to topple the Dreaming City. History won't be repeating itself here. Continue your splicer training with Mithrax. Use it to root Savathun's minions out. We'll reassess the situation when we've located our target.
Cora's voice is grim as she explains that Quarry's presence in the Vex network means that Savathun, the Witch Queen, is behind the Endless Night. When the time comes, stuff she's talking about. Continue Splicer training. Root out the evil. Got it.
Be well.
No.
Come back safe.
Well, now I'll probably get a Lakshmi message. I was gonna say get an 8-1, but I have no idea what I'd probably be doing for the weekend. Because that's like a ultimate driving factor into what kind of bounty I want. Even though I am making this more difficult than it needs to be. So for example, if it's like Triple Infamy, Gambit, Iron Banner for that time, Crucible. And anytime it's usually strikes, but strikes also have the double Nightfall rewards sometimes. It's not this week though. So next week will either be Infamy or the Nightfall rewards. Because one of those happens every month. Alright, Lakshmi, what propaganda you spewing today?
People of the Lost City, I come to you with an emergency announcement. One that Vanguard leadership wishes to keep from you. Future War Code has learned from Guardian sources that the Endless Night is the work of the Hive God of Deceit, Savathun. This is a grave development, but we cannot give in to despair. Instead, let it propel us to action. We must demand accountability from Vanguard leadership. We cannot allow Zavala and Ikora Ray to sell our city to the Fallen. Why?
Enough! This is Ikora Ray. I will not stand by while this hateful rhetoric goes unchallenged. I understand it's hard to put the violence of the past behind us. But the Vanguard's responsibility is to preserve a just peace. Not for some, but for all. Lakshmi would have you live in fear. Fear of the Elixni. Fear of the future. But I propose something much stronger. Faith. Faith that bravery is not just a human quality. Faith that we are stronger together. Faith that the Vanguard and our Elixni allies will break the Vex hold on our city. And we'll do it united, as one, for the good of all.
About damn time.
Warrior lurks at the center of this false night. All threads leading to it are dark and thick, covered in black oil. Your splicer mastery has been growing. The great machine is unknowable, but I believe it acts with purpose. Just as we must act with purpose now. To find a way to reach Queria and end it. Sacred splicers must see the invisible machinery at work around us to understand its beauty and flaws, and our place within it. I think of my light as a torch, a beacon. Yours, though, I see as a weapon. I say this with respect. From what I know of the Great Machine, it would not create a weapon without needing to use it. Queria will be your target. Be ready, for there is no doubt it is.
So, hey, there we go. So we got this done, and this one. Yeah, this is just like encrypt. 3. Oh, so now I actually have a decent reason to run expunge. Thanks, Mizrax, or your servitor thing. That's cool. So now I can go into here and do some of these. Get up my gamer score. Oh, I thought it was 6. Oh, it looks like it was going to be 9 weeks. Never mind. Oops. Artifact power, Omega. Although I probably will need to get there if I... Yeah, it's 9 weeks. Well, the big thing for me is just... Because... Here's my whole thing with the end game, with D2, is that the end game content, at least for PvE, because that's like the only thing I want to interact with, is, well, it's the raids. Raids and dungeons. Raids and dungeons are very fun. They test the brain, they test your skill, your teamwork, all that stuff. And while that is end game content, technically, at least the way that the game does it, is that the end game content is more so the Grandmaster Nightfalls, because that's actually where all your grinding and leveling actually works. But all that really does boil down to is just a harder version of the strike with a bunch of champions and mods you have to worry about. It does also mean you have to properly coordinate your fire team. You need to have the build ready because you can't change it after you go in. And it's just something I'm like, not that into. I don't know. Maybe I have to like try Grandmaster for myself. Get a different opinion about it. Obviously, that's the best way to grind for exotics. Well, and the only reason why you grind for exotics is mainly just for better stat rolls of these guys. Because I know I could use better stat rolls of, well, pretty much all of these. Tempest and Ophidian are only like a 62. Meanwhile, I have a beefy Sunbracers, which has probably too much resilience. That probably it does. Yeah. I think I just need to give it more of a chance. Anything else going on in the fun world of D2? Probably not. And there are some of these. But don't think I want to do this at the moment. So I'll just go to orbit. And think about my life at this point, I guess. I guess. Corrupted access. Ancient access defeat the oppressive mind. We have acquired the corrupted access splicer gauntlet upgrade from Mithrax and the House of Light. With corrupted access upgraded acquired, defeated companions may now drop corrupted key upgrades, needing to unlock corrupted conflict chests. At the end. Connected conflict chests contain seasonal rewards and can be upgraded to give out more rewards with better gear, including high stat armor and double perk weapons. Oh. With the vulnerability exploit splicer gauntlet upgrades, which can now be acquired from the splicer servitor. Cool. That'll be done at a different time. How much did I get? It's only like 20%, right? 27. I also want to get the cows done for this, but it's gonna take a bit. Deathbringer is always like a weird rocket that was like oddly good. It's just that its problem was it was a rocket and not like a grenade launcher or any other high DPS weapons at the time of Shadowkeep. Man, Izanagi used to have Outlaw. That was nuts. But I think that's gonna do it for me today. This is just something fun, something different. As my tweet was. And I feel like I did kind of need this, in all honesty. Because it's not like that I don't like streaming new Pokemon Snap. I do. I have a good time every time I do it. It's just kind of the act that I'm going into a game where I'm mainly just doing post-game stuff. And and sometimes, some sessions, it just takes longer than normal. So it is mainly just nice just to stream something that's different, you know? I think variety will help with me enjoying streaming, really. And, you know, D2 is always a game I just kind of played in the background like a Wednesday or Friday. And I figured Wednesdays, because we get new story stuff, why not stream it? And I mean, I'll stream regardless of viewership. I don't really care. I just want to do it. Because my channel at this point has... At this point, I say that. I mean, it's only been like 6 months since I started doing this regularly. That's kind of crazy. And I went from having 1 subscriber to 2 in those 6 months. That is 200% more than I accumulated ever. Which, if you think about it in that terms, that's pretty good, right? Yeah, this whole channel point was just me just like going out there and playing games and in a weird way archiving it. So I figured, you know, been playing Destiny 2 for 7 years. Unfortunately, you won't see those past years. I might reminisce about them, but at least I can archive whatever's left of this game, really. It's going to go on for a long time. I know it is. I know the game's not done after Lightfall. There's no way. Maybe there'll be a proper D3, but until then. But that's the future. That is fucking years from now. I cannot perceive what's gonna be like that far off. My God. Anyway, so that was a little rant. I really ran more like a talk piece. Also conveniently, Deep Sun Lullaby is playing. Whoever decided this should also be Orbit music is a genius, and hope he's doing well, or she. Hope they are doing well. And, well, that's it for me for today. Expect this regular weekly streaming. Because I did want to make Wednesday another stream day. Just not like a mainstream game, I guess. Well, D2 is sort of mainstream, although anytime that name is brought up, it's either people are really into it or they hate it. It's one or the other. Yeah, thank you for watching. Whether if you watched it live or through a VOD, viewership's always appreciated. I gotta make a playlist for this now. Oh no! Nah, it's not that bad. I also gotta change names of my last two vids because I've been neglecting those. Oh no, I'm a bad content creator. But if you want to see more of this bad content creator, you could follow me on Twitch, sub to me on YouTube, where you can catch more of my streams. YouTube has all my past live streams. You can also follow me on Twitter to see updates of how I'm doing, what's going to happen with the stream, yada yada yada. Other perks that come with it, if you can call them perks. And with all that being said, have a good morning, day, evening, or night. And be excellent to each other, everybody. Ayy. Wait, hold on, go back. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. This is secretly just an excuse to listen to more of this song.